Namaskaram. My name is Ravi. I'm the current president of Malayali Hindu Mandalam, also known as Mahima. Mahima was founded in 2002 with an intention to bring the Malayali Hindu families together, especially in the Queens, Long Island, and upstate and surrounding areas. We have been doing several programs to promote Hindu culture and principles among our community. One of the prime objectives of Mahima is to pass on these values to our next generation, the young generation kids. And we take pride in saying that we give importance to kids and also that we do programs specially designed for kids. This year, we challenged our kids to come up with a speech on what would I do if I become the President of the United States. Especially when the elections are around the corner, this topic was very valid and apt. We live in a fast-moving world that is full of actions, events, things that can impact us both negatively and positively. And it is very important for the kids to make sure that they see things in the right perspective. And it is their parents' responsibility to make sure they see things right. Kids need to understand that all what they see in social media may not be true, and they need to learn to dig deeper and to try to seek the truth. Seeing is not believing. They need to get more involved in understanding the social, economical, political, and family issues in the country where they're living so that they can face these issues more appropriately as they grow up to take on more challenges in life. Here, we are presenting to you the debate speech from some of our high school junior and senior kids on the topic, what would I do if I am selected as the US President? Please listen, watch them as they take on this new challenge. As parents, please encourage them and spend time with them on this journey. I want to say thank you to all kids who, even in their busy schedule, took the time to do these videos, and that too in a very professional manner. As you can see, the diverse topics that each one of these kids picked for this debate, some of them even we were not aware of or didn't even think of, and a few that may even influence in the way we look out for things or change our thought process totally. You all done a great job. Special mention to their parents for helping them to do these videos. I would appreciate if you could please let us know your feedback about this program. Please keep your ideas coming in and we will try to implement them. Thank you. Namaskaram.
Hello, my name is Nithya Nair, and I'm a junior at the Mary Lewis Academy. I'm running to be our next president. As the next president of the United States, I will work hard to improve our country and bring it forward. One of my top priorities will be to strengthening our education system. I believe that a good education is the key to success, and I will fight to make sure all students have access to high-quality schools and teachers. This will help prepare the next generation to compete in the global job market. Speaking of the economy and jobs, I have a plan to create more well-paying jobs and grow our economy. I will support small businesses and encourage companies to invest in America. This will help more people get work and improve the financial security of families across the country. Another major issue I will address is gun violence. Too many innocent lives have been lost due to gun-related crimes and accidents. As president, I will push for more common-sense gun laws and keep firearms out of the wrong hands, while still protecting the rights of law-abiding gun owners. This will help make our communities much safer. The problem of drug abuse and addiction are also a major concern that I will tackle head-on. I will increase funding for addiction treatment and prevention programs, as well as stop the flow of illegal drugs into our country. This will help people struggling with addiction get the help they need and reduce the harm caused by drug-related crime. Finally, I will work to avoid unnecessary wars and conflicts abroad. I believe that diplomacy and international cooperation are the best ways to resolve disputes and keep our country safe. I will only use military force as an absolute last resort, and I will always put the interests of the American people first. In conclusion, I'm the best candidate to lead our country forward. With your vote, I will work tirelessly to improve our education, economy, public safety, and role in the world. Together, we can make America an even greater nation. Thank you for consideration.
Hello, my name is Anaya and I'm a 7th grader at Notre Dame School. If I were the President of the United States, my mission would be to create a fairer and more prosperous nation for everyone. I believe that every citizen should have the chance to thrive, and I would focus on 3 key changes to achieve this. First, I would work to ensure that taxes do not burden our citizens. Rather than raising taxes, I would concentrate on creating jobs and stimulating the economy. By investing in infrastructure and green technology, we can create well-paying jobs while enhancing our communities. Improving our roads and public transportation will not only boost the economy, but also make daily lives easier and safer for everyone. Every individual deserves respect and equal treatment, which includes better access to education, healthcare, and fair job opportunities for all. Finally, I prioritize job creation by supporting small businesses and investing in emerging industries. A strong economy relies on the strength of its people, and that starts with providing everyone a fair chance for success. Together, we can build a stronger, more united America. If given the opportunity to lead, I would commit to make these changes for the betterment of our nation. Thank you, and I hope for your support to make a better tomorrow.
Hi, my name is Shweta Nair, and I'm a 7th grader at Notre Dame School. If I'm elected president, I will work on some important issues. One major issue is climate change. I plan to reduce gas and carbon emissions, promote sustainable farming, and transform industrial areas into natural spaces. The second issue I wanted to attempt to fix is cybersecurity. I could fix this problem by making sure everyone has authentication and passwords on all devices and websites. Another way that I can try to stop cybercrime is to inform people about ways they can keep their system safe, such as not opening any emails that you don't know. An additional issue I would attempt to fix is poverty. I would try my best to reduce poverty. I would do this by doing social events to give people in need what is necessary, like food, drinks, and clothing. I will also promote kids to do food drives for these people. Another problem I want to address is road damage. Many people are at risk while driving, especially in the night and in the morning. I would allocate more funding to transportation departments to fix our roads. An additional issue I would try to take care of is water problems. I would try to take care of water shortage by reusing the water in fountains. I will also promote water filters to major areas such as movie theaters and stores. I will also try to promote water filters in homes so people can have good water. Another problem I plan to take control of is taxes. Since America needs taxes, I will keep them, but I will reduce them. The only way this method would work is if everybody pays them, so America will get the same money, but each family gets to pay less. Lastly, I aim to tackle gun violence. This is a serious threat to our safety, so I would advocate for banning guns in gun stores, only allowing firearms for the military and defense departments. That's all, folks. Please vote for me.
My name is Neha Nair, and I'm a 7th grader at H. Frank Carey High School. When I become president, there are a lot of things I would change. One thing I would do as president is in the education system, which would be the homework. Kids are ordered in school for 6 hours a day, which is 30 hours a week, and in a 180-day school year, students spend approximately 1,080 hours in school. I don't think kids and teens should have to do all that and come home with hours of homework. I think teachers should be responsible enough to give all our work during class time. But if needed, maybe before a test or a quiz, they can assign no more than a page or 2 of homework. The next thing I would do is something about the homeless and unemployed. I think we should have more sheltered homes and a more safe and protective place away from other homes or schools. Another thing I would do as president is the use of guns. I would make sure a background check is done on them, and you should be the age of at least 26 to purchase one. Another thing I would do is try to eliminate the wars. We can encourage countries to resolve conflicts through dialogue and negotiations rather than military action. We can strengthen international alliances and maintain global peace. We can help address poverty and economic disparities that can reduce the likelihood of conflict, because when people have access to resources and jobs and education, they are usually less likely to resort to violence. We can reduce the number of weapons and their regulating of distribution, which can lower the chances of armed conflict. These strategies require collective effort from governments, international organizations, and a civil society to be efficient. Thank you.
My name is Rohan Nair and I'm 10 years old. If I become president of the United States, I promise to cancel homework because the kids already have a lot of work at school. I would make sure there's a better background check before people can get guns, hopefully to have no school shootings. I'd have more security at the border for illegal immigrants. I will not let all the illegal immigrants and prisoners be released near our homes and schools like we see when we come to Mahima. I would want it to be a safer place for everyone. I would come up with a New Deal program like FDR did and come up with plans to create more jobs and make the economy better rather than giving people free money. Please vote for me so together we can make our nation a better place for everyone.
Hello everyone, my name is Godi Nair, and if I were President of the United States, I'm committed to uniting our nation and working together to overcome challenges and build a brighter future for every American. School. Education is the foundation of our society. I'll prioritize funding for schools, support teachers, and access to quality education to all students, and also establishing that every child has a chance and opportunity to succeed. We should also have students learn to have respect for teachers, staff, and others who work at a school. Private and public schools should have at least 5 bus drills instead of 1 or not at all per year. Students should also understand to not disturb the bus driver. Students should also know other rules on the bus, like not doing homework or not eating. This could be very dangerous and not all students know that. So just like going on field trips with our teachers in the bus, we should also have teachers in the bus that make sure every student has their seatbelt on and behaves correctly in order for each child to reach their home destination safely. Healthcare. Healthcare is a fundamental right. I'll be committed to make healthcare affordable and accessible for everyone, ensuring that no one has to choose their financial situations over their own health that needs to be taken care of. Economy. If I were president, I would love to see small businesses become a huge success. By supporting small businesses, investing, and promoting job growth, we will ensure that every American has a chance to shine. Environment. Protecting our environment is an essential for our future. If I were president, I would gladly put more trash bins out on the street. We will take bold actions to promote renewable energy and preserve our natural resources for generations to come. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Devika Krishnakumar, a senior at Farmingdale High School, and I am running for President of the United States. Our country is currently at a turning point in its history and is in need of stronger leadership and direction, which I plan to provide. I believe that first and foremost, we need a government that cooperates with each other to put people first, not party lines, and I am willing to provide this. If we can work together on issues such as healthcare, the economy, and foreign policy, the progress made would be immeasurably greater. My foremost priority is the people of this country and bettering their lives. Everyone should have access to the healthcare they need, no matter the circumstances. I plan to tackle this crisis head on. There is no reason why the cost of someone's life-sustaining medication should be so high that they cannot afford it when they need it. Secondly, there will not be unconditional support towards our allies. America is a country that has morals and principles and will not tolerate and fund a genocide. Instead, I plan to put that funding into our economy and support new infrastructure for the most underprivileged areas in our country, creating ground for them to lift themselves up on, as well as creating more jobs for our people. I plan to put America and its people first, and that is why you should vote for me this November. Thank you.
Dear my fellow Americans, I am Neho Shabrinaz, and I am proud to stand before you today as a leader who is capable of guiding you through this pivotal moment in our country's history. I am here to give you new hopes and dreams that are going to be fulfilled. We find ourselves confronted by a multitude of pressing issues that demand our immediate attention and collective action. From the escalating climate crisis to the urgent need of a safer community and economic relief, I am here to get this country back to the greater heights that we are all dreaming of. For that, I would like to draw your kind attention to the following burning issues. For my first innovation, I would like to address the ongoing issue in our environment. Climate change. It's inevitable, so the only thing we can do now is to find something to minimize and possibly stop global warming from going any further. This horrific event had led to devastating natural disasters, loss of biodiversity, and threats to our food and water security. We must take bold steps to transition to renewable energy, invest in sustainable infrastructure, and commit to reducing our carbon footprint. Together, we can create millions of green jobs, invigorate our economy, and leave a healthier planet for future generations. Additionally, another major issue I wanted to stress about is our border security protections. America is a beautiful country who has always generously welcomed the world to come and live here. Many talents from different parts of the world have constructively contributed to the fortune of our country, but at the same time, we want to make sure America is a safe place for our citizens to live. But I do believe that there shouldn't be any walls in the minds of the people. On the other hand, a circumstance that needs to be heard is inflation. America is a key part of the world's economy, and I will assure you that I will take all the necessary steps to sustain America's position as a world economic leader and reduce inflation to give Americans a better life. I will make sure that every citizen is accessible to good health care, top-notch education, and skill sets to make them stand out in front of the world and give them a good and comfortable life. Not only because of my effective policies is the reason you should vote for me, but the fact that I will give voice to many opinions relayed to me by the public. I believe that everyone's opinion is just as important as mine, especially in a time like when everyone should be accounted for. All of the things I have stated are prime issues that need to be addressed immediately. For that, you should consider me your top candidate for the President of the United States of America. Together, we will make it happen. Thank you.